out from the outside in order to try to get back into this game. Racine Horlick with the ball. Hit it outside. That's a two-point shot. His toes were on the line, so that's two for Crozy. Craig brings the ball back up.
If Racine wants to get back in this ballgame, they're going to have to hit their shots, crash the boards. They got out-rebounded big time in the first half.
Drive down the middle for Craig is no good. Battle for the rebound. Engstrom with it. Up and no good again. Horlick comes down with it. Fast break, 1-on-3. Wisely pulls back, pushes it to the outside. No good. Rebound is up and in for number 42, Tim Franklin. Craig playing a little bit out of control right now. That's a foul on number 53, Ryan Crone. They quickly brought that ball up, drove down the lane, and Craig just wasn't ready for him.
Yeah, Craig seems a little bit impatient here to begin the second half. They can take their time. They have a big lead.
47-33 with 6:30 remaining in the third quarter. Racine Horlick with the ball. Kind of a small crowd here tonight. I think everyone's up watching either the Milton game or the girls Parker game up at State. This is it back outside. A little trouble handling the ball, but Crosby recovers. Racine Horlick shot by Burns is good. Burns brings it within 12 points for Racine Horlick.
If he gets hot, Racine Horlick can get right back in this ball game very quickly.
And Craig has not scored a point yet in the second half. Berlowski for three. Shot does not count. Foul before the shot. Foul on number 45, Strabansky for Racine Horlick.
That's his second, team's first here in the second half.
Coming in for Racine Horlick is number 33, Crittenden. Going to take Franklin's place. Over and back by Engstrom. Turnover, Craig Cougars. Ball goes over to Horlick.
This looks like the first half, but just role reversal here. Horlick had trouble making the turnovers, and now Craig's making the turnovers here to start the second half.
Think maybe Craig was a little overconfident going into the locker room.
They might have been, and if Horlick gets a hoop here, Coach Suter might have to call a timeout.
They're going to call the foul on
Berlowski, I believe. Nope, number 15. Helbing, excuse me.
And just as you called it, Suter calls a timeout. With the score 47-35, advantage Janesville Craig with 5:26 remaining in the third.
That was Todd Helbing's first foul, team's third. So Craig doesn't want to commit too many fouls here in the third quarter. And so Horlick gets in the bonus right away in the third quarter and is shooting free throws for the third and fourth quarter. And you look at Racine Horlick, I almost said Case for some reason, but they got beat last night. But Racine Horlick might have to get the ball to Joe Burns. He lit it up last night. I believe he had 22 points in the second half. And he's capable of doing that. If he shoots as well as he did last night in the second half as he can tonight in the second half, Horlick's going to get right back in this ball game.
That's something that Burns seems capable of doing, but you think he can do it night after night. Last night that was last night. He came in and scored a lot second half. Can someone continue to do that game after game?
Maybe it takes him that long to get warmed up. You know, them jump shooters take a while for their legs to get going, so maybe his legs are primed for the second half. He's all warmed up and he's ready to go.
Well, if I were his coach, I'd have him here at 3 then, so he warmed up for the whole thing. Racine Horlick with the ball. Inbounds to Burns. Shoots. A little hard. Rebound to Craig.
See if they try to work the ball for Berlowski for an open three-pointer, dish it inside to Engstrom.
And there goes two. Engstrom Berlowski combined for 2 points. Craig's first 2 points in the second half come with 3 minutes into the second half, rather. Out of bounds to Horlick. Crittenden for three. No good, but rebound to Burns. Also no good. Craig with the rebound. Underneath. Nice passing by Janesville Craig results in 2 more points.
I don't think Horlick knows what defense they're in. I think they don't know if they're in a man-to-man or a zone.
Steal.
Apparently, that could be a charge.
We're going to call it a block. Going to call a block on number 33, Crittenden.
That's his fourth, so he's going to have to go back and sit on the bench. He's been a big three-point shooter here for Horlick tonight.
He's got the size advantage. Surprised he tried to beat him with the body rather than try to swat it away.
Fairmove was a little bit out of control. I think it might be a little bit of a break there for Craig. That's team's second foul, or team's second team foul.
Crittenden will come out of the game, sit on the bench with his 4th foul. Berlowski draws, goes up with 2 points. Racine Horlick with the ball. Stolen by Janesville Craig. And stolen right back by Racine Horlick. Oh, that might have been an over bet.
I guess he was straddling the line.
Okay. Burns down the middle. Puts it up and in. 2 points for Burns. Janesville Craig with the ball with 3.5 left to go in the 3rd period. Berlowski from outside misses it. And Horlick comes off with the rebound.
Berlowski got to be a little careful. He doesn't want to pick up his 3rd foul.
From outside, short. Craig with the rebound.
Smart move there by Fairmove. Had nothing to go with. Set it back up.
Shot for 2, no good. Rebound to Horlick. Horlick seems to be getting more rebounds this half.
Craig's missing a little bit more also, though.
For 3, the big man, no good. Rebound, Berlowski dishes it off. Easy 2 for Engstrom. Kind of hoping for a dunk there, Michael. Horlick brings the ball up slowly.
You better hope for a dunk now. I don't think they're going to hit 100 points.
For 3 is short. Think they're starting a little early with the 3-point shots?
I was just going to say that. They're starting way too early for them 3-point shots. There's plenty of time to get back in this ballgame shooting 2-pointers, but it might be the route that Coach Krause wants to get into.
Berlowski just got hammered driving down the lane by Krause as Racine Horlick calls timeout with 2:29 remaining in the 3rd period with Janesville Craig up 55-37.
Is Berlowski unconscious tonight or what there, Bob? He's doing it all. He's rebounding well. He's got 31 points.
He's unofficially 31, we must say.
Yeah, unofficially. Not officially. But, and you look at a guy like Perrenboom. He hasn't had many points tonight, but he's doing the smart thing. He's getting the breaks, getting the ball to the big man in the open for the easy layups. And if he didn't do that, this team wouldn't be running as well as it does.
Now, the winner of tonight's game goes to state for the first game of the Division I quarterfinals. The game, I believe, is at 2:30 up in Madison. And they play the winner of the Milwaukee-Vincent sectional, which pits Menominee Falls at 17-5 versus Milwaukee King at 23-0. Now, I'm from Menominee Falls. I got to root for the home team, but I got to think that King's going to win that one.
And if Craig wins this ball game and King wins that one, that's going to be a tough game for Craig to win. A tough draw again if they go back to state this year. Last year they had a tough draw also drawing, I think it was Wauwatosa East, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
And that was a tough matchup there too. So they get a bad draw if they make it to state. They get the toughest team, probably the tournament favorite.
That could be the game of the tournament.
Exactly, like last year's was.
Craig with the ball as we start things back up again. Berlowski short from outside. Horlick with the rebound. Loses control, goes back to Craig. Shot is no good. Rebound, Craig again. Craig is just getting rebound after rebound, and they got another one right there.
They're also doing the smart things. You look at Crone and Engstrom, they're tapping them off. They can't grab the rebound. They're tapping it to their teammates. Bob, say that 5 times fast.
Another one for three. Berlowski he's on fire.
His 4th three-pointer of the night.
Racine Horlick has to do something to get back into this game. They tried the three-point shots early in the quarter, but they weren't falling. Drive on the left-hand side. Nothing, but he dishes it underneath. Shot no good. By Gravansky. Craig gets the rebound, brings it back up. Craig started out slow in this quarter, but they're really turning it on. Now the three-point shot is good by number 41, Jason Bresser.
His 2nd three-pointer tonight, and Racine might have to shoot them three-pointers now because they're down by 24.
Burns with the drive, nice drive. Can't put it in though. Engstrom grabs the ball, but the ball was on the line, so it'll go over to Horlick. Engstrom and Berlowski are going to be coming out of the game. Who's substituted for him?
Rob Kurtz and Chris Oberle. So as I mentioned earlier in the telecast, Craig's using their bench well. They're getting their players well rested to come in, checking in at regular intervals, and they're dominating here.
Racine Horlick with the ball. Number 55 with the shot is short. Craig rebound. Horlick's using their bench a lot, but only because they're in foul trouble.
Yep. Otherwise, they'd probably be 5 or 6 players.
Drive on the left-hand side. Good. Number 41, Bresser.
I believe the foul's on Kevin Darby, number 55.
That's Bresser's 10th point of the night.
He's come off the bench and done a heck of a job tonight. Hit 2 key three-pointers, boosted his lead up to 26 points now.
Now the substitute for Janesville Craig. Hebsling coming out, and Mike Riley is going in for him. One shot for Bresser is good. To make it a 64-37 game with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. They're trying to drive, but Craig defense is just keeping them out. Shot by Horlick. It's short. Rebound and put back in by number 42, Tim Franklin. 7 seconds left. Craig from outside. Short. Rebound. Out of bounds as time expires in the third quarter. Janesville Craig with a commanding lead. 64-39. Racine Horlick with the ball. Inside to Gravansky, dishes it back out to Burns. Three-point shot is no good. Rebound Berlowski. And they'll set up a play. Janesville Craig taking their time. No shot. Foul on 45 Gravansky.
Might have been able to call it traveling there. It looked like he took a couple steps before he made contact.
Yeah, the Horlick coach right in front of us thinks it was a travel. But that's not the call. Craig will inbound it. And they'll take it outside instead of a play. Loud to the inside. Hammered. Berlowski taking the shot and draws a foul against number 45, Gravansky, with his, I believe, his 4th foul.
Yeah, when you look at Racine Horlick right now, they seem to be a little bit out of it. They're going in man-to-man, but Burns, who was supposed to be covering Berlowski, just left him, and he was wide open there for the layup, but he got fouled.
Berlowski's first shot is good. Once again, we want to thank Racine Telecable for providing the video for us. Berlowski's second shot is good. To give Janesville Craig a 66-39 lead with 6.5 left in the fourth. Ball thrown away by Racine Horlick. Berlowski strung to the board. Misses it, but the rebound and putback in goes to Perenboom. That was one of Berlowski's few misses.
Yeah, he probably should have gave it up there instead of trying to take it to the hole because Perenboom was following right close, finding some easy layup, but he decided to take it to the south, but it still worked out.
He heard I was looking for the 100-point ball, and he wanted to do it for me. I could tell. I could see it in his eyes. Berlowski comes and sits on the bench. Think he's out for the day?
I think so, unless Horlick makes a heck of a run at Craig.
For three, no good. Put up and in by number 53, Ryan Crone. And a steal by Crone. Saves it from going out of bounds. Nice block, though, by Racine Horlick. Number 20, Barker. Craig controls the ball, though, and puts up a play. Out of bounds goes to Horlick.
That's got to be the first turnover for Craig in a long, long time. They had trouble in the beginning of the third quarter, but here with 5:31 left here in the fourth quarter, Craig's done a heck of a job not turning the ball over.
Engstrom also comes out of the game. Seems like they're removing all the starters. Shot by Racine Horlick is no good. Followed by Gavansky is good. Make it a 70-41 game in favor of Janesville Craig. Almost stolen by Racine Horlick.
Follows on number 23, Brett Krause. I believe it might be his fourth foul. We'll have to check on that, though. His third.
The three starters who have checked out for Craig, Berlowski, Engstrom, and Perenboom have 36 points for Berlowski. Engstrom has 10 so far, and Perenboom 4. Looks like that might be it, though, for them. Number 21 is at the line. Shot good. Second shot coming up. 30-point lead right now.
I thought this game would be high scoring, but I didn't think it'd be high scoring one way. As Craig took a 30-point lead.
They're going to call that a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing towards.
I think it's first down. Getting a little rough out there.
Ball's going to go to Horlick, though.
It just looks like Craig wants a little more. As Ben Berlowski checks back in, Bob, so maybe he's going to try to get your 100 points.
You got to like that. Dedication. Racine Horlick with the ball. Foul as Horlick tries to drive down the lane. Who's the call again?
Berlowski, that's his third, team's fourth.
At the line is the 6'6" center, senior center for Racine Horlick, Ryan Barker. First shot is good. That's Barker's first point on the night. It kind of tells you something when your center only gets one. There's the second point.
Yeah, is he just having an off night, or is Craig's defense that good? Might be a little bit of both.
I think you have to give the edge, though, to Craig's defense. They have just been hustling out there.
As Matt Perenboom checks back into the ballgame. As you mentioned, he has only 4 points, but he's got numerous assists and made some excellent reads on the offense and defensive end for the Craig Cougars.
Berlowski at the line. First shot's good. Crone comes out. Paul Lusau replaces him. Berlowski's second shot is good. 73-43 with 4:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Racine Horlick, some nice passing. Results in a basket for number 21, Burns. That's Burns' 10th point on the night.
Craig can afford to be very, very patient here. 4 minutes left in the ballgame, up by 28 points.
Down inside. Easy 2 points for Paul Russo.
Everybody's getting into the action tonight for the Craig Cougars.
2 for Horlick. For Parker. Chairman drives, but he gets fouled on the way up there. Fouls on number 45, Dubansky.
You might be thinking here with Craig up by 28 points if Coach Suter will start taking out his starters, like a Perenboom and a Berlowski and an Engstrom, people like that, so they don't get injured. You don't want them injured going into the state tournament. That would be a total loss for Craig Cougars, even if they make it to state. But if somebody gets hurt, that's gonna become a factor later on down the road.
That was Dubansky's 5th foul. Howard Mack is going to come in, number 50, to replace him. You ready to stick in a fork in it yet?
Yeah, I think they're done.
Okay. First shot's no good at Perenboom. Second shot is made. Perenboom's 5th point of the game, and he'll come out. Take a seat on the bench. Number 23, Rob Kurtz, substitutes for him. Horlick with the ball. On the inside, there's going to be a foul. Number 35, Michael?
Yep.
Paul Russo.
His first, team's 5th. So Craig picked up 3 early team fouls in the third quarter, but have only committed 2 here with 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
My, what a surprise. Berlowski with 2 points. Craig just taking this game in hand. Keeping the intensity up the whole game. It was just a little bit of a little slow starting in the second half.
Yeah, they've dominated every facet of the game. Rebounding, scoring. They've done everything. Fast breaks. They've turned the ball over very few times and have had Horlick turn the ball over many times.
Coach Suter, Janesville Craig, calls a timeout with 3:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. 78-47, Janesville Craig. There are the Craig fans on the screen there. Looks like they didn't go to the girls' Parker game, Parker girls game, whatever I'm trying to say. Want to wish good luck to Milton and Janesville Parker, even though by the time you see this, it's already done.
Yeah, Parker game's probably getting underway right about now. It's about 10 after 8, and they were supposed to be scheduled right around there. I think they got a chance to win it all.
They're a very tough team. I was down there shooting some highlights on Thursday, and Jenna Burkholzer is just throwing her weight around underneath the boards, and she's just dominating them
And she's only a junior.
What do you think? Jenna, Deb Danner versus Berlowski and Engstrom, 2-on-2. What's the score?
Oh, come on, Bob. It's not fair. Split the teams, and I bet you it's even.
It's not fair which way. Jenna would overpower them?
Yeah, right. Right.
Now we'll finish out the fourth quarter here. All the starters for Janesville Craig have been removed. Berlowski ended up with 40 points. Next closest one was Presser with 11. Engstrom had 10. Little creative dribbling there, but the referee caught that.
Kind of lost. It was kind of nice to see all these Craig bench players get in the ball game, get a chance to play in a sectional final game. Not too many of them have played in a sectional final game, and they get a chance to go to state now.
Racine has yet to empty their bench. Shot Smith for Racine Horlick. Rebound goes to Craig. They bring it up the court with 2.5 remaining in the game. Hand check on number 20, Ryan Barker.
I hope it doesn't turn into one of these games with their teams down by 31 points and they foul just to get the ball back, so Craig will have to shoot free throws. I hope it doesn't turn into that, Bob, so they'll get a little out of hand then.
First shot is good by Paul Russo. 6'2" sophomore. And Barker for Horlick sits down. Number 40, Andy Witt takes his place. And number 23, Rob Kurtz sits down. And I didn't see who replaced him for Janesville Craig.
Luke Helbing.
Second shot is good. 80-47 Janesville Craig. Don't turn the channel, folks. This is when the game really gets good.
We'll see shots from every part of the court.
Blocking foul on number 51. Derek Bills?
Yep.
Okay. Racine Horlick with the ball. Still inbound underneath their own basket. And a bit of a mix-up. Official,
a little bit confused on what was going to be called there.
I believe it was called on the wrong person at first. Foul's on number 51, though, for Craig, which is what we reported, so we're correct. Shot from the outside, no good. Rebound is up and in by number 40, Andy Witt. Racine Horlick. Craig quickly brings it back down. Shot no good. Rebound up and in. Beautiful touch.
Just turning fire, turning fire.
Ball goes out of bounds, and the bench clearing continues. Number 14 and number 44 for Racine Horlick come in. 14 is David Mix, and 44 is Don Carter, who came in for Craig.
I missed that. But Dave Mix, that's interesting. I think that's a former Philadelphia 76er, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it's him. Steal by Janesville Craig. Up and no good. Ball goes back to Craig. Nice drive and a try by Hebling. Helbing.
I've said it once too, so don't feel bad.
My apologies. Shot from Kenosha. No good. Rebound Racine.
Play getting a little sloppy here with the reserves in. Want to get their minutes in. Want to play a little bit more. They'll foul the play a little bit extra, and they'll want to take their shots to get in the record book.
This is when I always got into the game.
Somehow I believe that, Bob.
Oh, well, maybe my kids. Number 14, Dave Mix, the ex-NBA star, is up at the line. Makes the first free throw.
No, it was Steve Mix. Steve Mix played for the 76ers. It wasn't Dave Mix. I think I got my Dave and Steve mixed up.
Oh, yeah, they look alike. Horlick with the rebound. Up, no good. Craig recovers. Horlick takes it back. Ball's doing a lot of bouncing around.